Hey guys, and welcome back to StarCraft 2. Today we're gonna start I'm gonna start my tutorial series 11 years after StarCraft has been released. I know, kinda sucks, because there's a bunch of tutorials out there already, but I just wanna do it. Okay, before we start though, I am okay at StarCraft, but I'm not too good. So, I kinda suck at Zerg, I'm okay at Terran, my best is Protoss. So let's just start. Here we have the command center, which is the main structure of the base, of the Terran base. You use it to make SCVs, which are worker units. Yeah, SCV stands for Space Construction Vehicle. Okay, so let's train up some more SCVs so that we can harvest more minerals. These minerals here are the main currency of the game. They can be used to make units. So like, they can be used to pay for these SCVs over here. Each SCV costs 50 minerals. And there's also this thing called supply, in which you are going to find out right about, well, after I make this last SCV. Alright. But the enemy is not being idle. The enemy is not being idle at all. He's probably building some sort of thing. So we best get ready for it. Now we can't exactly build military units yet. So we can't build a barracks. But to build a barracks, we have to build a supply depot. A supply depot essentially is... it provides supply for our units. So essentially food, water, stuff, that all comes in the form of supply in StarCraft, which for the Terrans is housed in supply depots. If you don't have enough supply, you can't make any more units. See, like when I try to make
supply depots are required.
Yeah, when I try to make another SCV, you need more supply to do that, and that supply is provided through these depots. Alright, now that our SCV is done with the supply depot, let's get him started on the barracks. The barracks is the primary unit production structure, with secondary unit production structures are the factory and the starport, which we will introduce them later on, either later on in the video or in subsequent videos. So let's make some more SCVs. Now, you see this thing here? This thing here is a Vespene geyser, which provides Vespene, which is the second second main currency of this game. So Vespene essentially, what it does is provide for Terrans. It provides the fuel needed for more advanced units like vehicles and stuff. They all need fuel. Even some infantry units, even most infantry units require Vespene, and right now we don't have any Vespene, so I'm gonna get a refinery here going so that we can collect Vespene. Let's get let's wall off this ramp here with another supply depot so that the enemy can't get to our base early on. Okay, our barracks is done. Let's return our SCV back to do its job, which is mining minerals. Alright, now let's train ourselves a Marine. The Marine is a general purpose infantry, as you can see there on the screen. It can attack ground units and it can also attack air units. It's essentially the bread and butter of the Terran army. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention. One interesting thing about supply depots is that you can lower them. So like, in StarCraft 1 this wasn't possible, but in StarCraft 2 it is. So let's make more Marines to defend ourselves. Okay, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna let the Marine attack this rock here for a bit. C14 Gauss Rifle. Does 6 health points damage. So yeah, I'm gonna attack those rocks for a bit, yeah. Oh yeah, did you know that this map... I'm gonna build a refinery now. A second refinery so we can get more Vespene gas. You know that this map, Abyssal Reef, was the map in which I played my first ever StarCraft 2 game. Nice, right? Alright, anyway, our base seems to be a little empty. How about we make a couple more barracks? And so that we can produce more Marines. Alright, we got about 3 Marines right now here. You think we should send out an early attack? Nah, I'm gonna make these Marines wait here. Okay, now let's see what else needs to be done. Oh right, we still need to scout out the enemy base. Okay, so I'm gonna send an SCV to scout out the enemy base. This is a conventional tactic that players use, especially that Terran players use, or just players in general. They use their workers to scout. You can now, as you can see here, if I draw a box with the mouse by holding it, clicking and holding it and creating a box, and I can select units. There's also another key called All Army Hotkey, which is essentially a shortcut to selecting your entire army, which is here, F2. You can also number units on hotkeys. So here, I'm gonna create a hotkey. 1. This is a control group. So this control group here, if I press 1, like let's say I'm doing something else, like for example training more marines, and I wanna control my marines to do something, I can press 1. See? To go and chase that SCV. That's counting
Our
SCV.
SCVs are under
No!
attack.
Okay, we lost our SCV scout. Let's get our marines back here. And I think it's time that we build more advanced structures. So let me just train some marines here and cancel the ones on this barracks. And now let's show the upgrades that can be made to a barracks. So first we have the tech lab. This upgrade here allows more advanced units to be built. Now you may have seen a second unit button that is available here that requires SP gas. This guy is the Reaper. He's like a raider style unit. So like he can jump up and down cliffs and do
Add-on
stuff.
complete.
Shoot grenades. He's generally used for harassing. Alright, now that we have this tech lab complete, this allows us to make the Marauder, the 3rd infantry unit of the Terrans. So essentially it's like heavy artillery. You know the guy in with the bazooka in the army? Yeah, that's essentially what he is. So okay, we seem to be having a lot of minerals here. Rule number 1 of StarCraft: never let your money collect. No, like I'm actually serious. Like, always spend your money. Always spend your money. Always spend your bucks. So I'm gonna spend my money by getting my SCV to build another base over here, another command center. Alright, so we have a Reaper Man. We have a Reaper Man to defeat here. Reaper Man. Okay, yeah. Reaper Man, get over here. Okay, we're gonna send the Reaper to go and harass the enemy base. Meanwhile, we have this group of Marines here doing nothing. So, I'm gonna create just one more Marine and let these Marauders down the supply depot to join the army unit, and we're gonna send them out for an early attack. Alright, so this Reaper, he is gonna go and scout stuff. Alright, no, oh, that sucked. But did our Reaper just scout the enemy heading towards the base? Okay. So I think our enemy is en route towards our base. Let's micro the Reaper. I'm gonna do some cool micro here, okay? Shoot. I'm gonna leave a grenade over there. Reapers can leave grenades, but ugh. Okay, wait. Another interesting thing about Reapers is that they can heal over time, but who cares about that because the enemy is on our way to its base, to my base right now. Oh, I have another Reaper. Okay, let's get it back home. Let's get it out here to the front line. We gotta prepare. Even though it's only 3 Marines, still. Okay, there you go. No, this Marine shall not die. He did not die. Nice. Okay. Our SCV. Okay, so I think we need some sort of defense if our army isn't home. So I'm gonna build some bunkers. Train some more SCVs from this command center. I'm gonna build bunkers. These bunkers here, essentially what they do is they house infantry units. So yeah. Okay, I think we can't just build units one by one, right? I'm gonna show you the second upgrade of the barracks. The reactor. This little building allows us to build 2 units at a time. Alright, let's build ourselves more Marines and more Marauders. Where's our Reaper? Sorry if I'm rambling a bit. This tutorial thing is kinda new to me, so
I can't handle. What's it worth?
I'm gonna get a couple Reapers together and send them off to harass the base. I don't think we need them, so I'm gonna just throw them away because they're taking up supply, right? Alright, I'm gonna train more CVs here. Okay, so I'm gonna get 4 Marines to go into a bunker. A bunker can house 4 Marines, so I'm gonna get
We finished that add-on. Nice.
okay, wait. Let me rephrase that. A bunker can house 4 supply worth of infantry units, but a marauder takes up 2 supply. So yeah. I think we need more infantry, do we? Let's train up more marines. Training up more marines. Get this SCV over here. Train more SCVs. Starcraft involves a lot of multitasking. So that's the factory. That's that upgrade we were talking about. That's that secondary production building we were talking about. It looks like our enemy has built a factory. So I'm gonna harass.
More shoebox depot thingies needed.
Yep. I'm gonna. Yes, I killed some SCVs. So that was worth it. Oh, looks like the enemy have set up their base here as well. Let's shoot these SCVs here. Okay, run away now before the Marines come and get us. Okay. Anyway, while we were microing those Reapers, we have trained a small army here. And we have set up. And we need more supply depots. Okay. So I'm gonna get 4 workers to build 4 supply depots at a time. There you go. Alright, these guys are all going to the control loop. And what are my Reapers? They're here. Okay, I think we definitely need some artillery, don't you think? We're gonna get ourselves a factory, but first, let's send these guys on an attack wave. No idea how it will turn out. I'm gonna get the Reaper Scout out first. Starcraft is kinda hard to tutorial because there's a lot of multitasking involved. So you can't just do stuff one at a time most of the time, because if not you'll just get trashed by everyone else on the ladder. On the competitive gaming, on the competitive scene, you will like just get trashed if you don't multitask. Oh, they have air support, guys. Guys, they have air support. Look, that's a Raven. That's a detector, so if we send in any cloaked units, they will be able to detect it, and there's our... and here's our control. We should be able to defeat these guys easy peasy, I think. And shoot down that Raven. And start attacking these guys. Okay, is our factory done? Yes, our factory is done. Now let's create some Hellions.
You gonna give me orders?
Okay, I think our attack group is kinda
I'm on it.
successful, don't you think? We're demolishing the enemy's base, shooting down ravens, killing workers, and when a marine comes out, we pulverize it, guys.
By the numbers, boy.
So, then again, this is only a very easy difficulty AI, so our Hellions out. These Hellions, these guys are like flamethrowers.
Absolutely. Sounds sweet.
These guys have flamethrowers, so essentially they're like
Orders?
light cavalry, I guess.
Yes, sir.
Oh, great. That's a Hellion. Yep, see, that's a Hellion. It launches a flamethrower.
Raise some hell.
But we have Hellions of our own, boys.
Word. Hell yeah.
Yeah! Fire, fire. Indeed, my friend. Fire, fire. These Hellions are very effective at killing workers because they just burn them. Okay, let's kill the Starport. The Starport essentially makes air units. I'll explain that in another video in more detail. Yay! I will not allow you to surrender because I want to stay in this game. Yeah.
In the rear with the gear.
So that I can demonstrate more of my tutorial stuff.
Some help here. Is that it? You gonna give me
Alright, so we're shooting down ravens. Our Hellions got plenty of kills,
waiting on you?
burning stuff to death. Oh,
I'm going in. Word.
look at that. We're just burning down stuff all over.
Absolutely. Armed and ready.
Okay, so this is like the beginner to StarCraft. Like I guess this is the beginner's guide to StarCraft, basically. I really hope this was useful and it wasn't rambling. I hope it wasn't rambling, really. Do I suspect it is? Okay, anyway,
To me, boss.
there will be a series of videos explaining the Terran race in more detail later on. I'll be introducing more units, like, for example, we will be able to bring out Widow Mines, Cyclones, and eventually the Panzers themselves. We're going to be able to bring out Siege Tanks in later videos, but for now we're just going to stick with the Infantry and the Light Cavalry. In the next video, maybe I'll talk more in detail about upgrades. Nah, not upgrades. I'm just going to introduce you to all units first. Panzers, here we come in the next video.
Orders?
Dog.
Sure thing.
So, yay!
Yes, sir.
Alright, now I remember how you win in StarCraft. When you destroy all the enemy's structures.
That's fine.
Usually people surrender before you get to that point, so it's rare. So it's a rare thing to see all of the enemy structures being destroyed. I'm gonna send the Hellions to destroy the last
Minerals
structure.
have
I
up
think
and gone.
is there. Yay! Yes.
Eat napalm. Been waiting on you.
You guys, they're essentially like cars with flamethrowers on them. Look at this.
Not a problem. Sounds sweet. That'll do the metal.
The Marines are in suits of power armor, and Orders are also in suits of power armor.
And
so-
there.
there you go.
Here.
And there we have it, victory. So I guess that's how you beat a very easy AI. It's a tutorial. If this is to become a mainstream series alongside my Battlefront series, like and subscribe and stuff like that. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you like and subscribe and yeah, all the YouTube stuff. Mostly I just hope you enjoyed the video. If you want this to become a series, then I guess you tell me. Well, I'll see you again in the next one.